Hey! The last digit of your like on this video by each who you are from Melon Playground, and the last digit of your subscription to my channel will show your Melon Playground item. So go down right now, subscribe and give me a like. Look at the screen. Notice the last digit of your like and your subscription and write in the comments who you are from Melon Playground. It's simple, if your like is number 8 and the last digit of your subscription is number 5, you're a lemon and a cactus. Show your imagination and enjoy the show.
Hello dear friends, you are on Melonfonk channel. In this video I will show you new secret and scary facts about Melon Playground Update 25.0. But before I start the video, I want to say a huge thank you to these guys for being in my video. If you want to be in my next video, you need to do a few things. 1. You need to subscribe to my channel. 2. You need to like it. 3. Write your top comment of 4 words or more. And don't forget to watch this video from beginning to end. It's very simple to fulfill all these conditions and have fun watching. So friends, as you already know, Melon Playground Update 25.0 has been released, and I have prepared myself and already found some scary and very interesting facts about this update. With Infinite City, the developers decided to give us a little bit of fear, because if you generate infinite seeds and look for just something in the darkness, you will find it. After all, on the map Infinite City, there are scary ghosts that live only on pause. They can be seen in the daytime, and they disappear into the darkness. Their eyes shine like diamonds that reflect the light of the moon. They are very frightening and scare actually to goosebumps. You just look. They are always different and always absolutely in unpredictable places. To find this ghost, you need to make sure to pause the time and also just generate a random seed and just search afterward. With some chance, you will get on the way necessarily these ghosts. What these ghosts are, no one knows yet. Whether they can interact with you isn't clear either. And how do you think they affect the plot of Melon Playground? Write your opinion in the comments, of course. Well, write in the comments how many ghosts you've encountered, and which one was the most frightening for you. And let's move on to the next fact. And the following fact is quite trivial, and many people know about it. But it would be foolish not to mention it. Map Infinite City is not only infinite in length or width, it is also infinite in height. And if you flip endlessly upwards, you're going to end up sooner or later in a space where gravity works perfectly as it seems to me. And you're going to have a gradation of atmosphere on the way into that space. And it actually just perfectly gives the impression that you're gradually getting into space, rather than it being some intermittent path. It's very cool, I like it a lot. Your opinion, of course, write in the comments how much you like Infinite City and its space. So let's move on to the next fact. And the next fact, in the workshop, you can choose a new avatar. Now you have the opportunity to pay and add a premium avatar to your profile. There are now 4 avatars to choose from out of 4 NPCs and 3 premium avatars. These are a skeleton, a robot, and a cactus. They look pretty good. But again, whether to pay money for it, I don't know. But still, the new subscription makes sense. For a new subscription, use 700 melon coins. And also, the lack of advertising really stimulates the process of buying this subscription because it's really fun. I don't know if I should buy it yet, I'm still thinking about it. But in general, the new avatars are already available and the new subscription is waiting for you. It's pretty good. So let's move on to the next fact. And the next fact, with the help of electricity, you can revive a dead melon. And let's try to do it. Because in fact it works just great. The idea of the developers just as if it came straight from heaven to earth. Basically, in order to revive Melon, we have to kill him first. And after just a wire and voltage of 220, you can revive any absolutely Melon, just 2 clicks. It's very cool and it actually works. And it basically works virtually fail-safe. Honestly, it kind of reminds me of how a defibrillator works. Again, if you found any facts and myths, be sure to write about it in the comments, because the next installment specifically will be about myths from our subscribers. So if you want to legally get into my next episode without relying on luck, just find cool myths and facts, and you'll definitely be in my next video. Basically, you can create very cool mechanisms where we can animate any of the NPCs. And you can do it not only directly through a wire. This can be done with the help of an intermediary. Let's say connect first with a wire to any iron beam, any iron object, it doesn't matter at all, and just touch it to our melon. And essentially we can restart the heart of our NPC with the discharge. And the whole thing will work just fine. It's just a great idea, and in general, the infinite city doesn't appeal to me as much as the new even electric mechanism. It's just what I think is great. What you think about it, be sure to write in the comments, and let's move on to the next fact. And then there's this fact. With electricity, you can safely heat up an atomic bomb. Without any interaction, it won't explode. It will be red like the sun at sunset. But it won't actually explode for some reason, and it will only explode after a collision. And look how cool it works. By the way, it's interesting that even an atomic bomb conducts electricity in a funny way. That's funny, but that's not the point of this fact. Because the point of the fact is that after the explosion, with a small chance, there is a possibility that lightning and electricity will strike, and we will be left with this interesting, strange effect. And by the way, this lightning can even be seen in the transparent glass of a tomato. It's funny and very strange. Write in the comments whether you managed to make this fact and try it. It actually works, although the chances are very small. Well, let's move on to the next fact. And the next fact. I think that not many people knew about it, that water now conducts electricity. And it's very cool. I really like that the developers always pay attention to such little things. And from such little things, as if the whole update is made up, and it seems more global. Pay attention to the screen. To make everything work, you need to submerge any metal object underwater, and then you need to set the voltage. Although even with a voltage of about 10, everything works fine. You can see how NPCs interact with water, and in fact, electricity has a very strong effect on our NPC. But if you set the voltage to max, the water just becomes murderous to any object, and basically even an ordinary beam becomes an object that it starts to get red hot, just scarlet, and at the same time it is underwater. That is, it has a really high temperature. Any object in NPS immediately dies. Let's say light bulbs, they burst automatically, and let's say the new neon signs, when submerged underwater and colliding with water, they stop working over time. And it's not because they're underwater. Underwater they can work indefinitely. It's because they're really hard on electricity, and 10,000 volts is a lot for them. And if you put a lot of objects underwater, when the voltage is high, everything starts to lag. So there's really some issues with optimization. I think it's very interesting. Again, write your facts and different myths in the comments, and we'll be sure to check them out. Well, let's move on to the next fact. Well, in the next fact, I think that many have already noticed and many know, but it is also worth mentioning. Localization appeared. Now you can change the language to Russian in the settings, and everything works very conveniently. Also, the developers said that they will add other languages in a future update, so we can only wait. This, although I still put it in English, because it's more convenient for me, but for the Russian-speaking audience, it's very good news. What do you think about it? Be sure to write in the comments and what language you would like to see added to the game. This is the end of my video. Thanks for watching. Good luck to everyone. Bye-bye. And remember, buddy, as always, I'll see you in the days to come.